Hello, everybody. This is Ricky Mario 7, and
I'm Fur Group.
And today we are doing a mod spotlight here on GamerBronies.
The least 20% cooler. Fuck, I messed that up. Yay!
So I guess with that, let us start the footage now, shall we?
We should, very much so.
Okay.
Are we reviewing the Shade Glitch movie spot? Fuck.
No, we are not Fur Group. We are, in fact...
Well, of course we're not Fur Group. I'm Fur Group.
We are looking at the Boomerang, Hookshot, Speaker Block, and Spike mod, all by Peronix. All of these mods finally updated.
And more!
Yep, we're going to look at some other mods
there's
too.
more!
But if you haven't realized by now, all these mods connect to a certain theme.
Ponies?
If you haven't realized. No.
Why is it on our channel?
Well, there is something related later. We'll get to that later. But for now, I will show you how to craft these things. So, we have a boomerang. Just make a little C with some wooden planks.
Then we make another C.
C to make another C to make a boomerang, and then to make a diamond boomerang, we just make a C around that boomerang. C-section.
Did you just say C-section? Ew!
Not C-section.
No! No! Ew!
And then here we have the hookshot. Oh my gosh. Just a little note, the textures for these items, the speaker block, the hookshot, the boomerangs, I made them myself. Well, I mean, I just found sprites of these things and put them all together because I didn't like the original sprites.
Wait, how does that X with a dot underneath it make a spike?
Well, here I'm going to show you how the boomerang works. But originally the spike recipe for the older version of the mod, it was the same recipe as a cauldron. So they had to change it for this update.
That makes sense.
Then here with the diamond boomerang, you can actually control where you throw it by moving your cursor around.
It spins. What's that thing in the corner?
And it has a longer range. Then here with the hookshot, you can pull mobs to you, and then you can pull yourself towards like blocks.
You can pull
I really wish that there was like
at the same time you can pull yourself to mobs.
I really wish there was a config file for this, like to configure which blocks the thing can attach to. But I mean, it cannot attach to like translucent blocks like leaves and glass. And then it starts raining, and then and then we can see my Link skin, just for the special occasion.
Link, you come to town, you come to save the Princess Zelda.
So then we have the speaker block, which it's not really related to Zelda in a way, but it can be used for like adventure maps purposes since it's activated by redstone. And you can like make it loop and whatnot and blah blah blah.
Why'd you post another thing next to it?
I don't know. I just did. So, just getting some ambient music. And then we have spikes. And they can be placed anywhere on a block upside down on the sides.
Spikes aren't green or purple.
Shut up. But they can actually be like, I'm pretty sure they can work with pistons, and I know if you have like active redstone near them, they will become in a non-active state, so you can't get hurt. So. So then we have the BattleGear mod, and I'm just gonna really show off the shields, how to make them. I'm not really gonna show how to make the other stuff because they don't really have much of a
ninja.
Yeah. They don't really pertain much to the theme of Zelda that I'm trying to go with here. Okay, so then here's how we craft each of these babies. So then we have the wooden shield, just made by me. Yep, made by making a cross, hide shield, which is the Ordon shield. Then we have the the iron
That's
shield.
all I can think of saying.
Hylian shield. Then we have the diamond shield, which is the mirror shield. And then we finally have the golden shield, which I think that's the sacred shield from Skyward Sword.
It's either that or the one that's like, never mind. I was saying something stupid.
So yeah, with the BattleGear mod, you have another inventory, so you can like equip your shield and a sword or any other offhand weapon. And then right here, I'm gonna demonstrate what you can do with the shield, because you can shield bash. So then I'm just going, oh, there's the eggs.
Pick a random one and hope it works.
Zombies. And then
It's
it
daytime,
didn't.
Ricky.
I know.
Idiot.
When I just spawned them, I was like, oh, it's daytime, so they're gonna burn. I just totally
You
forgot.
could have left it raining, you know.
Shut up. I didn't want that noise. The Okay. So then now I'm gonna show how dual wielding works. Not only can you do it with just a shield, you can actually have like any sort of weapon. So you can have like 2 swords.
Oh, can
like
you do
a
it with
battle
chain?
axe. I just grabbed the chain. I was gonna show the chain armor because you can actually make chain mail legitimately now with this mod.
I can only imagine how your character looks using those. Looks like he's just twirling his arms around or something.
Yeah. So then, like, I'm just gonna demonstrate with a spider since it doesn't
Gimbo.
burn in daylight. Gimbo!
Why are you killing? What did Gimbo do to you?
Hey, at least I didn't add the blood mod to this.
Fair enough, I
I
suppose.
was thinking about it.
Well, there's more Gambos where that came from. Like, 63 more.
They're all in their little eggs.
Aww. That's adorable.
And then now I'm gonna show the Simply Horses mod, which is basically just
Simply
the
horses.
from. Yeah, it's just basically horses from Mo Creatures, except just horses. Not
It was
the
created
other
by
sort of
someone who
animals.
really likes ponies.
Brownies. See, this is how this video relates. Somewhat. And then we have these other sorts of items here. You can basically change the breed of a horse with them, but it doesn't work for some reason with me, so I didn't really show it. And you could also make saddles, legit.
Okay, that saddle recipe makes no sense to me. Nor does the lasso, since the lasso is really just... Okay, never mind. I have a at my school, actually, I have a class where I take for, like, equine studies or whatever, and I know logic makes none in this situation.
So, anyways, I'm like looking for horses, and then I see this big group of horses. For some reason, I noticed there's like a problem with the spawning of horses. They spawn like a lot, and they spawn in huge groups, and they're also jerks.
So are you.
So then right here, I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna try to bring a horse with me, you know, using my hookshot.
I'm coming to take me away.
And then I just fall into a cave.
Well, at least there wasn't a creeper down there to attack you.
I know.
I've had
And
that
I'm like-
happen before. Knockback. Ah! Oh!
And then right here, I grab this horse, and then the whole rest of them just come with it.
The exploding horse mod.
So right here, what I'm trying to do with the saddle is you can lasso. I mean, why I'm saying saddle, the lasso, you can basically just rope a horse,
Did
and
those-
then you can
did
attach
those-
it to a.
Like,
What?
did those baby horses just come out of that horse's butt?
I think so.
That's nasty.
So yeah, I'm trying to like rope a horse, and then you can attach it to a fence.
Don't
that way
rope
you can-
horses.
So that way, you can make them your friend, basically against their will, while they're attached to a fence.
Ah, I see. You finched the horses.
So I'm right here, I'm just trying to right-click, trying to get a horse.
And now they're attacking each other.
You'll know when you've gotten a horse when there's smoke particles around the horse. So like, I've got a horse following me. So I'm like, okay, follow me. I'm gonna go find a good place to put some fences down. And I look at the sun. I'm like, oh, it's starting to get late. Come here, horsey. Where are you? Oh, there you are. You're slowly swimming in the water.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
Horse face.
Why the long face?
You looking a little hoarse.
Oh, dude. I was yelling too much at that concert last night. My voice, it's a little hoarse.
So then right here, I'm like, notice that there's a little babby following it, and then I'm like, okay, let's put some fences down. And then I realize, oh wait, I just unequipped the lassos, so the horse just like is gone now.
So if you switch from lasso to like other item,
yeah,
you lose your horse.
Yeah, it's intentional. I read on the forum post that it is intentional. That the mod creator wanted that to happen. So I'm like,
Great.
okay, so why don't I put some fences a little closer to the rest of the horses?
Because you're a jerk, and you want to see everyone suffer.
So I'm going over here. One of the easiest ways to get a horse is you have to sneak up to them and then right click.
Oh, horse lots.
So then I'm like, did I get this horse? I'm just a little confused. Oh, there's smoke particles, so it's following me. It's following me. Got a big horse following me. And I noticed that the horses are like huge compared to the like cows and stuff.
Have you ever seen it like comparison of a horse and a cow?
Not in real life, no.
I have.
So then I'm like, okay, so what you have to do to like make a horse love you, just give him a whole bunch of sugar cubes, apples, or wheat, and then this horse is just like, okay, I don't want that sugar, so I'm just gonna bump you away from me.
You just got bucked.
And they also eat grass just like sheep.
That's really creepy.
And then it just knocks me down into that cave.
Again?
Just try to swim up. I'm like, okay, this horse is really stubborn, because the horses in this mod are really stubborn. I mean, like they can take like a whole bunch of stacks of sugar cubes to make them love you. So I'm just like right clicking like crazy, and then it just pushes me down the hole again.
That's perfect. I love this horse in a weird way. I don't think this is legal.
So like I'm like, okay, no more Mr. Nice Guy. I'm gonna just like make sure I don't fall down there again.
No more Mr. Nice Pony.
So then I'm just like,
what's wrong with that horse up there? Its face.
There, did you notice that there's some really glitched horses that look like they have Steve textures on them? I call them Steve Bonies. But that's like just a weird.
That horse just took 64 sugar cubes.
I know they really are stubborn. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna
Jump
try this
cut!
again with another. I'm gonna try this again with another horse. Cause what happened was I tried it with another horse before, but then I was like, okay, I give up. I'm gonna try it on these horses over here. Maybe the ones over here are a little nicer.
You should get a Steve horse.
So then I'm like, okay, you're still bucking me away. You're still bucking me away. And it's just not working. So I'm like, okay, so maybe you don't like sugar cubes. I'm gonna just give myself a stack of apples.
Buy some apples.
Then I noticed how like you're right clicking and it looks like I'm about to eat the apple, but then it's like, here you go, more sugar, more sugar, huh? And then when you notice the smoke particles are gone, and then there's hearts surrounding it, then you can put a saddle on it, and then it's your horse. So like I'm riding this horse here now.
He's looking back
at
you. Get off me!
With horses, you can they jump 2.5 blocks high, so that's like really good if you want to make like a fence course or something. And they also immediately walk up if a block is just 1 block high.
So do you.
So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try to jump over the spikes, but no, I just failed.
Murder your own horse. Sure. You unkind.
So then now right now I'm like, okay. So like right now I'm like, okay, let's try to look epic. Link riding a horse.
This needs the background music. Oh, whatever.
So I'm like, okay, maybe it'll look better with the bow, cause I remember in Ocarina of Time, you just hold a bow. You just hold a bow.
You're trying to look awesome and wasting valuable video time. Gosh.
And then I.
You're having entirely too much fun with that, and I appreciate.
I am.
I appreciate that. Having entirely.
Yeah. Too much fun. That's really just this whole mod showcase. So what do you think?
And I like it.
Do you like?
Those are fun.
Yep.
Alright.
So I guess that's it.
See.
Boy.
Boy.